Wrestling with God, when the soul becomes itself. There are moments in life when we have nowhere left to run, no past to cling to, no future to dream of. Only the trembling ego, standing naked before the Almighty. Jacob stepped into such a moment he thought he was fighting a stranger, but in truth, he was wrestling with the deepest part of his own soul. Part 1. Jabbok. The night of facing the ego. Jacob returned to his homeland after 20 years in exile. He had wealth, wives, children, and abundance. But in his heart, he was still Jacob, the deceiver, the fugitive. Before him was Esau, his brother, the one he had betrayed. Esau was the mirror of Jacob's guilt and fear. To enter the promised land, Jacob had to pass through that haunting shadow. That night, he left everything behind: flocks, servants, wives, children. Alone at the river Jabbok, he faced himself. No more masks, no more hiding places. The night of Jabbok became a mirror into his soul. Who am I? Who do I truly long to become? Part 2. The struggle, the soul against the ego. In the darkness, a stranger appeared. They wrestled all night from dusk until dawn. But this was no mere physical contest. It was the symbol of an inner battle. Jacob was not fighting another. He was fighting his own ego. He wrestled with the fear of revenge, with the memory of deceit and lies, with the old self that believed only cunning could save him. That night, Jacob realized the true enemy was not Esau, not anyone outside. The true enemy was the ego that bound him from within. As dawn broke, the angel said, "Let me go, for the day has come." But Jacob, trembling in sweat and blood, whispered fiercely, "I will not let you go, unless you bless me." It was the cry of a soul desperate for rebirth. Part 3. The blow to the hip. The ego broken. The angel touched Jacob's hip. He collapsed in searing pain. From that moment, Jacob would walk with a limp forever. But this was not defeat. It was a sacred mark. The limp was proof the ego had been broken. And only when the ego is shattered can the soul be softened before God. In that weakness, a new strength arose. No longer the strength of trickery, but the strength of a humble soul, truly free. Part 4. Israel. The soul reborn. In that moment, Jacob received a new name. The angel declared, "From now on, you will no longer be Jacob, the deceiver. You will be Israel, the one who wrestled with God and man and prevailed." This was not just a change of name. It was a sacred rebirth. Jacob, the old self ruled by fear and deceit, had died. Israel, the new soul, courageous, humble, and free, was born. Victory did not come by muscle or cunning. It came when he dared let the ego break, when he released the old self so the true soul could rise. From then on, every time people spoke Israel, it was not only a name, it was a reminder. This is the one who walked through the deepest night, faced himself, and emerged into the light. No one enters the promised land with the old name. No one reaches the destiny of the soul while clinging to the ego. Part 5. Awakening. The true victory. From then on, Israel walked with a limp. But each step carried a lesson. The greatest victory is not conquering others, but conquering the ego. Jacob wrestled, he was broken, he let go, and in letting go, he found the blessing. Each of us has our own Jabbok night, where there is no more escape, where the darkness within forces us to face ourselves, and only when we wrestle, only when the ego is broken, can our soul be truly born again. Jacob died, so Israel could live, and that is the truth for us all. Only when the ego dies can the soul truly live. In the next part, Israel will meet Esau again, and the highest lesson, forgiveness, will be revealed. Like, subscribe, and share. If you too are wrestling to become your true soul,